week on CCX News, preparing for growth.
We've grown by a pretty large margin.
The Wayzata School District's plan to build and expand schools. Plus,
the outpouring of support has been just unreal.
A Brooklyn Park woman's idea to help others that has taken off. And later,
it gives me something that I can give to someone else, and I love that piece of it.
A local entrepreneur's idea that's both smooth and bold. CCX News starts right now. It's a challenge created by its own success. The Wayzata School District says it will soon exceed available building capacity at every grade level. Hello, and thanks for joining us this week. An influx of students has Wayzata Public Schools making plans to create more room. The district recently announced a $465 million plan to build 2 new schools, expand Wayzata High School, and make other facility improvements. As Dylan Cleveland reports, voters in the district will likely have the final say.
Lunchtime at Wayzata East Middle School in Plymouth can best be described as organized chaos.
We just kind of try to circle around each other, try not to get in each other's ways.
Cafe manager Ann Johnson says her staff serves nearly 700 students a day. However, their kitchen isn't all that big, which makes the whole operation challenging.
I have to come up with very unique ways to store everything because it's very limited space. Both our freezer and our cooler, but even our storage rooms. So it's very tight quarters for our staff for how many students that we're serving every day.
Ultimately, Johnson would like a larger kitchen, and it's possible she'll get her wish.
One of the goals with this project would be to create fully functioning kitchens in all of our schools so that they can prepare the food right there on site.
Wayzata Superintendent Chase Anderson says upgraded kitchens and cafeterias at several schools are among the many improvements the district looks to make as enrollment continues to rise.
So I'm in my 18th year here in this role as superintendent. When I came here in 2008, we had 9,600 students in grades K through 12.
Now, he says the district has close to 13,000 students. To accommodate the continued population growth, Anderson says they need to prepare. In April, the district will likely hold a special election where voters will have to answer 3 ballot questions: renewal of an existing technology levy, a $465 million facilities package that includes building a new elementary school, a 4th middle school, and an addition to Wayzata High School, and a new swimming pool to accommodate the high school swim programs.
The projects and the importance of these projects is clear in all of our minds. Our goal between now and then will be to help make it clear in the minds of our community members.
If district voters approve all 3 questions, a homeowner in a median-priced home of $650,000 would see a tax increase of $33 a month. Back at East Middle School, the kitchen staff is holding out hope that voters will serve up a yes vote on the facilities package.
I'm really hoping it will happen, especially for our kitchen. Being selfish, but I love that.
In Plymouth, Dylan Cleveland, CCX News.
The Minnesota Department of Education still has to review and approve the facilities proposal. If that happens, the district expects to hold the special bond referendum on April 14th. In the aftermath of a historic government shutdown, many people are looking for help. Luckily, many are also looking to help. This week, I introduce you to one Brooklyn Park neighbor who's offering help right from her own home.
Work smarter, not harder, so you get the foldable wagon.
When a community is struggling,
Stuff's expensive, you know? Doesn't have to be so expensive, but here we are.
every little bit helps. Sometimes that help is just down the street.
I just added a bunch of stuff to my grocery order.
Katie Burke's Brooklyn Park house is becoming a one-stop shop for those in need.
Canned goods like rice and beans.
At the curb, where her at-home pantry stands.
Even just the amount that I am stocking it daily says that people are definitely coming by.
It holds just about anything.
A lot of baby stuff has gone already too.
Hygiene products, grains and beans,
Lots of good stuff.
snacks.
What else is in here? Like formula.
She refills it every day.
Everything that I originally stocked in there is gone. I stocked crackers and pasta sauce and pasta, but more shows up. So it's like people are driving by to stock it.
Burke started it just before Halloween, as the government shutdown dragged on and families felt strained by tight budgets and less benefits. Burke, like many, wanted to help.
Things like this are how we can not feel so helpless about how things just are, you know?
She's sharing her venture on Facebook alongside other pantries, and she says though the need is there, so is the help.
The outpouring of support has been just unreal.
After starting the pantry on her own dime, the community responded. Burke's fielded countless donations in money and goods.
I've seen a lot of like weird emotions around it, you know, but also just like incredibly proud of, you know, how we've been able to feed people when they've needed it. All right, she is nice and full.
And Burke hopes to continue taking care of her community with a little help from those neighbors.
If it's one thing I know about Brooklyn Park is that like community is like the thing. We got you, no problem. We'll take care of it.
You can visit Burke's Pantry on Willow Road North in Brooklyn Park. We'll post that exact address plus details on how you can help at ccxmedia.org. Here's another way people are helping. A nonprofit with ties to Plymouth is using shoe donations to help eliminate hunger, one soul at a time. Good in the Hood has a program called Shoe Away Hunger. The organization collects used shoes, selling them across the Twin Cities at affordable prices. The proceeds are then used to buy and distribute food to people in need. The nonprofit has a warehouse in Plymouth, and CCX News was there as students from Free Lutheran Bible College were on site sorting the shoes. Representatives say the demand for hunger relief in the Twin Cities continues to rise.
We tend to think, oh, that's somewhere else. That's in another country, overseas, in another state. But the reality is it's right in our neighborhoods. It might be someone a couple doors down, might be someone a couple streets down, a couple blocks down.
Good in the Hood fed about 140,000 people last year at its 32 hunger relief sites. The Boulevard is a project expected to transform an area of northern Plymouth with luxury apartments, a grocery store, and restaurants. Now we're learning more of what's to come. As you may have heard, Coborn's is building a new flagship grocery store in the development at I-494 and Bass Lake Road. Now we've learned about some new additions inside the store. The Buttered Tin will open a full standalone restaurant inside Coborn's. You may have heard of it. And there are 2 other locations in the Twin Cities and is owned by pastry chef Alicia Hinz of Cupcake Wars fame. What's more, renowned Twin Cities chef David Fema is behind 3 fast casual concepts inside the store called the Global Table. Coborn's is expected to open in March. Still to come, a brand new program to help small businesses in Hennepin County. We'll tell you about it next in Newsmakers. Plus, a holiday event featuring a well-known local musician is coming to Maple Grove. All the details when we come back.
For 90 years, Connection has been at the heart of everything they do at Topline Financial Credit Union. Their team is passionate about connecting with you to help you reach your financial dreams. For some, they're here for your first, like your first checking account, first car, or first home. For others, they're here for those next steps, whether it's remodeling your home, saving for retirement, or starting a small business. Become a Topline member and let them be a part of your big moments. Visit toplinecu.com because connected, we all do better. Federally insured with the NCUA, Equal Opportunity Lender.
A Maple Grove musician is planning to spread some Christmas cheer this holiday season, but you will have to bundle up for it.
Well, you know, I produce an event called Grooves and Foods at Town Green every summer, and I thought it would be great to do something like that in the winter.
Mick Sterling is the musician behind Maple Grove's popular summer music series, Grooves and Foods, and he's organizing a similar event to get people in the holiday spirit. On December 7th, the Town Green will host Crimson Christmas Cheer, an event featuring food, beverages, a Vikings viewing party, and a 19-piece orchestra playing Christmas songs from Bing Crosby and Andy Williams.
It's unusual, I grant you it's unusual, but people go outside all the time. And I think if people just get into the spirit of it, come prepared, lots of great things are going to happen. I think it's going to be hopefully a new tradition that happens in Maple Grove every year. I feel very strongly that it can work.
The event is free, but people are encouraged to donate to the 30 Days Foundation or Cross Services. We will have more details at ccxmedia.org. Hennepin County is looking to give small businesses a boost. It just launched a new program to help businesses with property ownership. Today in Newsmakers, Shannon Slatton sits down with Hennepin County's Community Investments Manager to hear how it all works.
We are joined today with Ryan Kelly, Hennepin County's Community Investment Manager, here to talk about how the county is investing in small businesses. What's the county doing right now?
Hi. Well, a number of things. One, the county and our Housing and Economic Development Department have a set of programming called Elevate Hennepin that works with business owners, from new entrepreneurs looking to start a business and understand what to do, financials, marketing, web design, up through cohort programs and second stage business owners. So that's a big way we invest in supporting locally owned small businesses in Hennepin County. This program, the Commercial Ownership Assistance Program, is new. It's a pilot.
Brand new.
Brand new. We've just opened for applications about a month ago, not even. And what we heard, through that Elevate Hennepin work, through my team's community investment work, where we work with cities a lot and developers on investing in place, so business districts, housing choice, walkability. We work with developers, communities, and business owners. What we've heard through that and Elevate and a business advisory council that we formed about 5 years ago was a struggle for small businesses and owners is owning their own real estate. And that can have financial impacts, of course, but also getting into it. How do we do that? Most business owners are focused on running my restaurant or my shoe store, et cetera, and not property ownership and management long term. So we developed this program to work with business owners on navigating that initial acquisition phase.
Sure. So if a small business is a part of it, what can they expect? Is it just kind of lectures, or is it coaching, mentoring? What does it look like?
Yeah, so we've modeled it on another program we have for real estate developers, emerging developers looking to get into real estate development. It's called our transit-oriented communities, pre-development assistance. It's government. We like long names.
It's true.
But for the commercial ownership assistance, we have an application. It's on our website, Hennepin County's website. They can fill out a short application, and then our program manager, Zach Avery, reviews those, and we have consultants that we've contracted with. These are commercial real estate experts in finance, but also a key piece that often gets missed or business owners in particular might be unaware of is, does the building I'm looking at need roof repair in 5 years? How are the mechanicals? Are there code issues for my business going in this building? Those are the sorts of services that our consultants will line up and provide to the business owner as they're making the decision. So it's not necessarily an ongoing program for the business owner. It's they apply. Do they meet eligibility requirements? If so, then they get services to help them make a better informed decision on acquiring a building or not.
Very good. What's the response been like so far?
It's excited, I should say. So we've had a few people coming in and asking and looking to apply. But we're working a lot with community organizations that we have relationships with, trying to identify others, with our city partners too, just to get the word out to business owners about the program. It's new, it's a pilot, and it's a service not often offered, and so I don't think it's necessarily on a lot of business owners' radar.
Yet.
Exactly.
So where should they go to find more information?
So Hennepin County website, and then I think if you search for commercial ownership assistance,
you'll find it.
You'll find it.
Up next, an athletic jolt, how a Brooklyn Park entrepreneur is blending coffee with CrossFit. Welcome back. The best part of waking up has a new foothold in Brooklyn Park. A local entrepreneur has created a new coffee brand that's buzzing in the fitness community. Here's Kevin Miller.
This was the November roast.
These beans were grown well south of the U.S. border.
Honestly, roasting is kind of peaceful.
But they were cooked and bagged right here in Brooklyn Park.
There's like this quiet hum of the machine, of the beans rotating in the drum. I think the scent of it's nice, just the fresh roasting coffee. And also just seeing the variety in different beans. So
That's Jesse Hill.
This is pre-portioned out bags of green coffee.
He's got two big passions in life, coffee and CrossFit. He says it's a natural pairing.
I think people who work out tend to like caffeine, whether it's pre-workouts, so on. So I think a lot of people in the gym space are coffee drinkers.
He thought the two could be combined into a side business, but how? Well, it started with a name.
I mean, obviously the name Training Grounds is a wordplay on coffee and fitness, like a platform to train, and then coffee grounds.
He still has the first logo he drew for the business 3 years ago.
One of the things I really like is the timestamp in the top left corner, because it shows it's July 13th, 2022, you know? And it's just interesting for me to look back on that. I was just doodling, and then at that time I had no idea that this would be what it is today.
Later, he met another coffee roaster with equipment and a willingness to teach.
I reached out to him and I said, hey, I want to learn more about what you're doing. Can I help you at a farmer's market or any upcoming events? I just want to learn more about this space. And then he invited me over and basically showed me and taught me the roasting process.
With the concept and the skills in place, all he needed was customers. In comes CrossFit.
It's just been a very natural place for me to share the product, because a lot of people are looking for whether it's just a daily drinker or a pick-me-up before they go train.
Now, with a final logo shaped like a kettlebell, Jesse's monthly subscription service is buzzing. And while he hopes to grow it in the future, he still finds a special satisfaction in serving a great cup of joe.
It gives me something that I can give to someone else. And I love that piece of it, especially when I give something to someone and then they enjoy it and they're like, man, I really like that cup of coffee. It's energizing.
And if you want to give his coffee a try, we'll have a link to the Training Grounds website at ccxmedia.org. Sports is up next with John Jacobson. We step on the ice for a season preview of the Champlain Park boys hockey team when we come back.
The Champlain Park boys hockey program has stepped up its level of play the past couple of years. Now they are trying to stay competitive despite graduating a good senior class. Jay Wilcox has a season preview.
For some boys hockey programs, reaching a section final is a common occurrence. Not so for Champlain Park, and the Rebels hope to build on last year's appearance in the Section 5 AA title game where they lost 4-3 to Rogers.
It was really special. You know, it was the first section final in a long time. And just being a part of it was really special, and I think that a lot of us returning guys will remember forever. And we're just ready to do it this year again.
I think it really put us on a map. No one really has us going and being a threat to the state title. And putting up a close game against Rogers and making it to the section final really impacted our program to the whole state, letting everyone know what we do.
It's a ton of excitement for the program, right? I mean, the kids see that Champlain can do it, and we're just, you know, a goal away, really, right? And it's nice that we're returning some of these guys that were on that team last year, and they're going to have that experience, and they can share that with some of the younger guys that we're bringing on board this year.
There will be a lot of new faces on the ice for the Rebels this season. A strong senior group graduated from that 18-10 team from last winter, but there are a lot of hungry guys looking for ice time.
We lost right around 6 forwards, 5D, and a goalie. So, I mean, we kind of got gutted a little bit, but we got some guys that are stepping up. They're willing to take on some new roles, and you know, just looking forward to the challenge ahead, right? It's going to be different for everybody, but it's going to be a good experience for these guys.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of both. You know, we have some returning guys and some new guys, you know, playing their first time in varsity and getting some big minutes this year. And, you know, you can tell everybody's really excited.
Players like Paul Pazendak, Max Peterson, goalie Tanner Wiley, Carson Anderson, and Reese George will lead the Rebels. Replacing standouts like Brent Solomon, Jax Warren, and Nick Carlson won't be easy, but the Rebels plan to use a team approach to get it done.
Like you said, you know, we lose our top-end guys, but this year it's going to be more of a team scoring, and I think that's great, you know, impacting all three lines.
They love the underdog role, and Champlain Park hopes to surprise some people again this winter. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
Our Top Line Credit Union Play of the Week contest has come to an end for the fall sports season. Our final winner of the season is Maddie Hetland of Maple Grove Girls Swimming. Maddie had a late push to pull out a win on the 100 butterfly race at the Section 5 AA meet to represent the Crimson at state. Congratulations to Maddie and all of our winners this fall. Play of the Week returns to CCX in December. Up next on CCX, our 2025 All-Area Girls Soccer Team. We had some really talented players and teams locally this fall in high school girls soccer. After consulting with our area coaches, we present our 28th annual CCX Sports girls soccer team. We start our 2025 team with the Class A Miss Soccer winner, number 30, Madden Greenway of Providence Academy. The senior forward became the state's all-time leading scorer this season and finished the year with a Minnesota single-season record 63 goals. A four-time All-State player, Greenway helped lead the Lions to their second consecutive state title in Class A. Wayzata forward number 5, Lauren Craig, netted 26 goals and 23 assists this fall, setting the school's single-season scoring record. The junior was named first-team All-State and to the All-Tournament team at state for the Class 3A runner-up Trojans and named the team's Player of the Year. Champlain Park forward number 28, Jessica Lee, was a dynamic scorer for the Northwest Suburban Conference champion Rebels. Lee scored 27 goals and 8 assists and was named All-Conference and first-team All-State. Number 6, Abby Hansen from Armstrong Cooper led the Wings in scoring this year. The junior, in her 4th year on varsity, played both midfield and forward for AC. Hansen scored 15 goals with 11 assists and was named All-Conference for the 3rd time. Wayzata's number 4, Alex Fallu, led Trojans midfielders in scoring this season with 8 goals and 9 assists. Crafty with excellent dribbling skills, Fallu was named All-Conference and to the All-Tournament team at state. Champlain Park's number 21, Megan Collins, netted 17 goals over the past 2 seasons and was the Rebels' second leading scorer this fall with 12 goals and 9 assists. Collins was All-Conference and second-team All-State this season. Providence Academy's number 5, Becca Greenway, is already a dynamic scorer as a freshman. The midfielder netted 21 goals to go along with 19 assists this fall. Beckett was named first-team All-State, and like her sister Madden, was named to the All-Tournament team at state. Breck midfielder number 9, Akila Anderson, topped the Mustangs in scoring this season. The junior netted 11 of her team's 30 goals to go along with 8 assists. Anderson was named to the All-Conference team in the IMAC. Osseo midfielder number 22, Kylie Chindavong, was a bright spot for the Orioles this fall. A 4-year varsity player and 2-year captain for Osseo, Chindavong was a strong midfielder and an excellent playmaker. She netted 3 goals on the season and will play soccer next year at Bemidji State. Our defenders include Wayzata sophomore number 2, Carolyn Voss. An All-Conference and second-team All-State player, Voss was outstanding at her position and could score 2, netting 3 goals on the season despite missing the end of the year to play with the under-16 U.S. national team. Providence Academy's number 6, CC Karen, was an elite defender for the state champion Lions. Her speed made her a great matchup on some of the best forwards in the state. She helped lead the team's defense to 11 shutouts. The 2-time All-State player has committed to playing soccer next year at Carthage College. Number 4, Lyric Burrell of Maple Grove, was a second-team All-State defender for the Crimson. A 3-year starter who ranges well at the center back position, she can impact the game offensively too. The junior netted 2 goals and 2 assists on the season. Her Maple Grove teammate number 20, Cassidy Kiefer, is another defender to make our team. A tough ball winner with great instincts, Kiefer was named All-Lake Conference. Benilde St. Margaret's defender number 13, Brooke Hillens, was a Miss Soccer finalist in Class 2A. A 2-year first-team All-State player, Hillens was also a team captain and 4-year starter for the Red Knights. Our goalies include Wayzata Sofia Alvarez. The senior missed part of the fall with injury, but made some huge stops in the postseason to help the Trojans reach the state title game in Class 3A. In fewer than 10 full games, she racked up 4 shutouts and a goals against average of .74. Rec keeper Luna Popescu faced a lot of shots this season, but stopped over 150 of them. The athletic junior was named All-IMAC Conference for the Mustangs. Finally, Armstrong Cooper's Samantha Everson did double duty, playing primarily goaltender, but also occasionally midfield for the Wings. Everson was a 4-year varsity player and 3 times named All-Conference to play next year at North Central College in Illinois. These players were solid this year too. Here are the honorable mention selections. And there it is, the 2025 CCX Sports All-Area Girls Soccer Team. That does it for this show. Remember to visit ccxmedia.org for the very latest news and sports from the Northwest suburbs. We'll see you next time, and have a happy Thanksgiving. Thank you to our supporting sponsor, Scott's Lawn Care, serving homes and businesses of their neighbors in the Twin Cities West Metro area. Scott's Lawn Care team offers services ranging from weekly maintenance to complete redesign. Also, Scott's Lawn Care offers snow plowing services for the smallest residential lots to large commercial projects as well. Thank you, Scott's Lawn Care, for being a supporting sponsor of CCX Media.